Hello, grade 7 students. This is day 11 of STP Mathematics 2A lesson series. So we have completed 10 videos, 10 lessons. Today it is the 11th day and we are supposed to discuss the homework questions first. Yeah, these questions, right? So then here question number 40, 4,537. Inside the bracket they have mentioned 1. That means you want to correct this number to first significant figure. You underline it. Look at the next number. So then you want to add 1 to where you need to add 1 to the underlying number 5. Then the rest of the digits will be 0 and inside the bracket I write 1SF. If you take question number 41, let's say 37.85672, this time that we need to correct this to third significant figure. Right, so this is the third significant figure. Look at the next number. We need to add 1. So then we write 37.90000, right? But I conclude my answer 37.9 and here I write 3SF. Okay, 3SF, 37.9. That normally we fill the rest of the digits with zeros. But here it is a decimal number. No point of keeping the decimal zeros like this. Therefore, I conclude my answer 37.9. So then we will move to question number 42. So then it is 6,973. So then this is the second significant figure. You look at the next one. When you look at the next one, it is 7. That means I want to add 1 to 9. When I add 1 to 9, it becomes 10. So then here it is 7,000. And here we write two significant figure. Children, that some of the students said, when they learn this part that we don't want to write that the zeros here and we write it like this, when they learn that one, they think you want to ignore these zeros also, right? So that means you have not learned it properly. You can skip the zero at the end if it is a decimal only. If it is a number like this, the whole number, it is not a decimal number. In that case, you can't skip the zero. So because there is something with that. For an example, let's say if you have the 5 here, right? Children, by the way, sorry about my bad voice because still I'm not fully recovered and I'm suffering from cold, cough and fever. So sorry about the bad voice, by the way. 50 that you just see that when I add 0, 500 and when I add 0, 5,000, right? You can see now that 0, there is a value, right? So we can't just skip like this. But if it is a decimal number like this at the end, at no point of writing the zeros, therefore we can skip it. Then we will move to question number 43. 43, we have 0.070865. Now the third significant figure is this. Look at the next number. So then we write 0.0709 and 3SF. Okay. And then the last one, this is the first significant figure. You look at the next number. So then this is equal to 0.07 inside that you want to write the rest of the digit here that when you are writing, you want to show the steps here 70900. Then you can write this is equal to 0.0709 inside the bracket 3SF. Okay. The same way, here you can show the digits like this 700 and equal to 0.07 and 1SF. Okay. So check your answers. And if it is wrong, please copy down the steps. So just copying down the steps is not enough, right? So then you want to learn what I have done over there. The next thing that let's say you have a question like this. 50 divided by 8. Now this part you want to write in your theory book, children. Take the theory book and put the date, write down this example. you have 50 divided by 8, right? Let's say you have 50 divided by 8 and you want to write the answer here. But before that, I want to do the working. 50 divided by 8. 8 times 6, 48. For 20, put the decimal. 8 times 2, 16. 40. 8 times 5, 40. So like this, right? When you divide 50 by 8, it gives me 6.25. So I write 6.25. And what they have asked us to do, you want to correct two significant figures. Now the answer is this, no? The two significant figure. This is the second significant figure. And you look at the next number. So then the approximately this is equal to 6.3 to SF, right? When you divide 50 by 8, exactly it is 6.25. But by any chance, if you want to correct this answer to second significant figures, it will be 6.3. And inside the bracket, we write 2SF, right? So then let's say we have something like this. Let's say another one. I will take 50 divided by 6. No. I will take here on the book itself, we will take a one. Yeah, 25 divided by 2 will take, right? 25 divided by 2. That here, 25 divided by 2, then we write 25 divided by 2, 1, 2, 0, 5, 2 times 2, 4. So then for 10, 2 times 5, 10 and 0. So what is the answer? 12.5. Right? So this is the second significant figure. Look at the next number. So then this is approximately equal to 13.0. So that is 13 to significant figures. This is how it works, right? Right. So then copy down these in your theory books, and then we will go to rough estimates. So the next subtopic, rough estimates. Write down the rough estimate, and we'll see how we can get a rough estimate. For that, first you want to write down these two questions. Here you can see. So write down these two questions, children, first of all, then I will tell you how to get the answer. Write down this. Right. So sorry that you want to write it in blue color, that because it's a note, no? So you want to write these in blue color. This part you want to write. You pause the video and write it. Now I'll show you how to get this. It's like this. Multiplied by right. Correct each number to first significant figure, right? So then the approximately I can write that when I correct this into the first significant figure, so that becomes what? 10.000, and this is the first significant figure. Look at the next number, that becomes 0.0800, right? And here I write first significant figure. So this is equal to 10 multiplied by 0.08. So then the answer is 0.8. Hope it is clear. Before going for the calculation, what I did, children, I converted the given numbers into first significant figures. 9.524, when I correct to the first significant figure, it becomes 10. 0.0837, when I convert to the first significant figure, it is 0.08. Then I multiply them together and got the answer, right? So this is part A, the rough estimate. And the next one I'll show you, 54.72, right? 54.72 divided by 0.761. 0.761, right? So then the 54.72 0.772 divided by 0.761. What is the first significant figure here? So this one, and here this one. After marking the first significant figure, you want to look at the next number. So then this becomes 50.00 and this becomes 0.800. So then I rewrite this. This is 50 divided by 0.8. Can you remember in grade 6 we learned that when you have a decimal number in the denominator, looking at the number of decimal places, we multiplied it by 10, 100 or 1000. Here we have only one decimal place, therefore I multiply this by 10 and I multiply this also by 10. Okay, so then the answer is 500 divided by 8, right? 500 divided by 8, it gives me the answer 500 divided by 8. So then it gives me 62.5, right? I get the answer 62.5, right? I get the answer 62.5 and I write it 2.5 and I look at this. So then this is approximately equal to 60. First significant figure, right? So first I converted all the given numbers into first significant figure. And I did the calculation and the final answer I got 62.5. So then here they have given the explanation, giving 500 divided by 8. So again, the first significant figure, it becomes 60, right? So then if you come across with this kind of thing that you just see the earlier one, straight away I got 0.8. And once you do the calculation, again, you get the decimals like this or something odd that you correct it to a significant figure and conclude your answer, right? So then we will do, yeah. I think what you want to do, today you don't have homework, right? So the only homework you have, go through everything up to page number 15, okay? Go through everything which we have learned so far up to page number 15 because on Monday you will be having the unit test. Okay, you will be having the unit test on Monday. Please be ready for that. So during the weekend, study well. So we have done up to page number 15, study everything. So then we have come to the end of this unit, unit 1, we are done, right? Before moving to the next unit, I want to make sure whether you have understood everything related to the unit 1. Therefore, study well, go through the book's example. If you can't understand anything, then watch the theory content one more time, practice the sums we did many times, and on Monday, be ready for the unit test. Okay, children, so this is the day 11, and we have completed the unit 1 by now, but that's not the end. I want to discuss the unit 1 paper, then only the full completion. So then until then I don't consider this as the end. So then once we do the unit test and once we discuss everything, so then only the unit 1 is over. So be ready during the weekend, go through up to page 15 we have done by now. Okay, children, see you then.